Hello, everyone, and welcome back to what is now episode 12 of the Farside Podcast. And yeah, I've been doing good now because last week I had a podcast, the 11th edition, where I basically talked about the changes coming to my YouTube channel and how I was going to try very hard to post a podcast a week. And so far, I have been able to do that, as here I am with another edition of the Farside Podcast for you guys. So that's good. Today, basically, I'm changing it up. I said in the last podcast a few things were going to change, and one of the things I said is that I was no longer going to talk about NTD films. So I'm not going to talk about them at all today, for sure. And today, I'm going to instead talk about trends. Basically, it was suggested to me by someone. It wasn't a subscriber or anything, but someone suggested to me a while back, like back when I first started the show, that I should talk about just stupid trends and stuff and like things that are really dumb that are popular right now. And I thought that was good, but I had a lot of other podcasts I wanted to do and I kind of pushed it aside. But here I am, and I mean, these trends aren't dumb, okay? I didn't take trends that were dumb. I didn't go, I'm gonna do trends that are like the dumbest trends of the 20th century, something like that. I want to do that because, trust me, there are some pretty stupid trends. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I'm sure I will be able to once I start researching. So last night, I did some research, and I found what I thought are like different categories. I have different categories of things that are most popular in 2018. So maybe this isn't trends as much as it's like popular things of 2018. Like I have the popular video game, popular artist, musical artist, popular song, most popular technology. I've got most popular social media platform and music genre. And then I have some extra things that I just think are kind of, most of these ones are kind of silly, but I have an extra category of just things that have been popular of 2018 so far. I know we're only just over halfway through the year, but a couple months through. We're in August now, so I guess we are 8 months through the year now. But, guys, I just want to be trying something new out, and I thought this would be a good idea. So last night, it took me about an hour to find like these like 10 things here that I've got written down, because I thought it would just I'd look up a website and it would give me a list of things that I could, look off of. But no, I had to search up several things and, kind of look at things that were popular. Now, some of these things I added myself. Some of these things didn't actually come up, but I thought they were pretty popular, so you might be able to guess which ones I kind of added. But yeah, so let's dive right into it. We'll start with the first category is video game. Now, there are more than one video game that's popular in 2018, but I'm going by what's been the most popular. In my opinion, this one didn't come up. I didn't search this one up. This is just my opinion. The most popular video game, I think, is Fortnite. Now, I'm supposed to be commenting on these popular things. Problem is, I don't watch most of these. I don't play most of these. I don't wear most of these. I don't listen to most of these. I don't have most of these. And I just don't, like 95% of these things I don't even have or use or do, whatever kind of term you want to use for that. And Fortnite is one of them. I don't play Fortnite. I think I've talked about it before. I'm not a video game person. I don't play video games, or a lot of them. I have a few video games I like, but I'm not a big gamer. I'm not at all a gamer. I don't even consider myself a gamer. But my younger brother, he's obsessed with Fortnite, so I've seen it. I'm familiar with it, sadly or happily, depending if I like it or not on the day. I'm not a huge fan of the game. I mean, I've tried playing it once, and it wasn't for me. I didn't find it interesting at all. So yeah, sadly, there's not much I can say about that. The next one I could say even less of, because I've hardly even heard of it. But when I was doing it, a clothing brand kept coming up, and it was Supreme. I've heard of it, don't really know it, so there's not a lot I can say about that. But yeah, apparently a popular clothing brand of 2018. Who knew? Netflix series is the next one. Apparently, I know it's a specific category, but Netflix is popular. I could have just done Netflix as its own thing, because Netflix is still very popular. I know it's still an older platform, but it is very popular, especially Netflix series, I heard. So, one that kept coming up was Stranger Things, and I have heard of it. I have not watched it. I'm not in the trends of 2018, clearly, as you can tell, as I have not watched this series. I don't even really know what it's about, to be honest. I've heard of it and I can picture it. Like, I've never seen it, but I can picture, like, I've seen posters for it. And I mean, I don't watch Netflix, but I have it and I've been on it and I've seen it there. Like, I've seen the option to watch it. I've never watched it, but yeah. Next is musical artist. Okay, well, this one, there was a few that came up. I picked one which I believed was popular. There was a couple that came up, but this is one that came up on two lists because I went onto two different websites, and it was a musical artist, rapper, Drake. Now, I know he's also been around for a very long time, but I think he's had a lot of good songs in 2018. Or, well, I'm not saying good songs, but a lot of popular songs. Okay, I don't listen to actually his music, so I'm not sure why I said good songs. Again, remember, I'm not really in trend, as you can already tell. But yeah, I would say I've heard he's had a lot of big songs. And actually, the song of 2018 that came up on the list was one of Drake's songs called God's Plan. And no, for you old people who don't know this song, you do not sing this in your church. So do not do that, I guess. I don't know. I've heard it definitely on the radio a lot. And, you know, it was apparently a really big song back in about May, maybe? June of 2018? I don't know. But yeah, on to technology. I don't even really keep up with the latest technology too much. Like, I'm aware of what's coming out, but as far as phones go, I don't keep up. And especially if it's not, like, I just don't know a lot of the phones that come out. And this one apparently, okay, so the technology, when I searched up, the biggest technology was the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. Okay, so don't have any idea, don't own one. So not a lot to say about that. Now, this one surprised me, actually, this next one. It's social media platform. Maybe you guys know a lot more. Again, I'm not big on social media. I have Instagram. You can follow me at the Farside Podcast, or you can follow me at Landon Miker, or whatever my name is, LW Miker it might be. I don't even know because I don't post on that Instagram account. But social media, the biggest social media platform, I was expecting it to be like Instagram or Snapchat. Apparently, it's Facebook. That was in US. It had the most users. Now, that's in the US. I mean, if you look worldwide, it's some stuff I've never heard of, but yeah, apparently Facebook. Now, I know they were playing those kind of like dramatic, inspirational commercials a while ago where it was like, then we got attacked by spam or something like that, or whatever it was going on about. So maybe that's why. I don't know if that commercial boosted users, but apparently Facebook had some whole dramatic thing where the privacy of users were attacked. Well, apparently that hasn't slowed down anything. So yeah, Facebook is the biggest social media platform. I don't use it, not really familiar with it. I thought it was the thing that 40-year-olds use, but I guess, yeah, it could very well be. And finally, before we get to the extras, and the extras I definitely want to comment on because there's some interesting ones there, but music genre. The most popular music genre is hip-hop/rap, apparently, which I totally agree with. That is... You know, I can see that. I don't at all. It wasn't surprising to me at all. I don't know if it's surprising to any of you listeners out there. Probably not. I don't know if you guys listen to a lot of hip-hop or rap. I don't personally listen to a lot of it. I do have a few songs I listen to that I enjoy, but I'm not a big listener to that. In general, I don't listen to a ton of music, actually. But, yeah, hip-hop/rap is the most popular music genre of 2018. So far, anyways. I don't know if maybe, like, jazz will just come out of nowhere and take over the last 4 months of 2018, but you never know, right? Okay, so now that we've done, I guess, the categories, we're on to the extras, in which apparently these things are popular in 2018, and most of these, I don't know. Some of these I'm not too sure about, but I'm gonna have to... These actually, I didn't make most of these up. I added one of these to it, and I only use one of these things, or I only do one of these things. I only participate in one of these things. I'm only, you know, whatever. I don't know how we're gonna, and I'll clarify what it is afterwards because I don't want to be thought of as doing some of these things on here. Anyways, Snapchat filters is one of them on here, on my list of extras. Apparently those are popular in 2018. Yeah, I guess. I mean, Snapchat's still popular, so Guess I could see that. Not a lot to say about that. Apparently in this one, again, it's a bit random. Fortnite dances. What? Don't think so. But it came up on a website. Same website that the Snapchat filters came up on. So not really sure about that. I've seen it, but I wouldn't say it's popular in 2018. Like, I don't know. I think there'd be more than that. But whatever. Okay. Face tattoos. Okay. So, don't really know what those... I mean, they're face tattoos, I guess. I don't really know what they are that much. I would just assume... Yeah. I think I've seen them before. I don't know. The next one, Spotify. Well, I mean... Yeah. It's like a... I think it's... Yeah, it's a streaming music... Free streaming music platform where you can, like... listen to music for free and download songs for free. It's also, I think, got premium as well for like, I don't know, $1 a month or something like that too. So I guess it might not be completely free, but it's better than getting like buying songs on iTunes where it's like almost like whatever $1 and like something for one song, which is a bit much. But yeah, so I can see why that's popular. And then the last one on here, apparently vaping. So yeah, I know what that is. I do not do it. So that the one on the list, which I mean, I'll get to right away. But yeah, I've heard of it. I think it's like electronic smoking is what I've been told. I don't know. Not a lot to say on that. But yeah, so I guess I'll leave it down to the 4. I use / do / participate in / you know, I don't know how to word it, but either I use Snapchat filters, I do Fortnite dances. I definitely don't do that. And I do not have a face tattoo. Everyone should know that. And I could use Spotify, so it's either Snapchat filters or Spotify. Okay. So yeah, besides that, those are apparently some current trends in 2018. Can't wait to do this for the second half of 2018 come December. We'll see what changes and we'll see what stays the same. I'm hoping some of those go down the drain. And I was very confused by a couple of them on there, especially on the extra list. I didn't think some of those things were popular, but whatever. Guess it applies to certain, maybe, I don't know if it's countries, age group, I don't know. But yeah, guys, I guess that's it for this edition of the Farside Podcast. So, you know, going forward, like I said, you probably have already seen my channel has changed over. It's no longer called Farside Films. It's called the Farside Podcast. The new logo's up. The new banner is up. And I've changed the titles of all the videos. I'm pretty sure you've all noticed that. It's all now like TFP, which stands for the Farside Podcast. Number, whatever the episode is. And then I have a title. So I'm doing that now. And I've changed a couple of thumbnails because I just didn't like them. You've probably noticed this already. If not, whatever. But yeah, going forward, I continue to want to post more of the Farside Podcast, so I hope you guys enjoy it. I enjoy making these as much as I know I stopped for a long time. I still really do enjoy making these podcasts, so I hope you guys enjoy listening to them. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. I do hope, last thing before I end this, because it's getting a bit long, not that that matters anymore, but is that I'm going to try and start doing video podcasts where there will be clips of me basically talking. I know it's super boring and it's super minor. It doesn't really make a difference, but I do hope to start doing that soon. I don't know when, but I want to start setting up a video camera here, and you can just see kind of where I record it and what it looks like. It's not really that exciting, but yeah, just to change it up a little so that you're not staring at pictures too much. I know I said that I wasn't going to start putting on slideshows, but that's not what I'm doing. I'm just putting video on. So anyways, guys, that's it for this edition of the Farside Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like if you enjoyed it, and, you know, have a good day, guys. See you guys in the next edition. Until then, I'm signing out.